Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Being Louisa. So today's video is sponsored by nurses.co.uk. Nurses.co.uk are an online website with all things nursing, from job posts to blog posts, and their midwifery section is expanding with us. So today's video is going to be a companion video to the video that's actually up on my channel over on YouTube at Being Louisa. This video is going to be a sit down version to a day in the life of a student midwife doing night shifts. So basically I wanted to kind of give you some tips and tricks and kind of like what I do to get over a night shift slash prepare for a night shift. The video that I filmed that's actually over on my channel, I had just come in from a night shift and I was about to do another night shift. So basically the way it goes is that if I've got a night shift, I will try and be as lazy as I can all day, and then right at the end of the day, well not at the end, like around from 12, 1ish in the afternoon, I'll try to nap. If I can nap from 1 till 4 and then from 4 wake up, then I cook and do whatever I need to do to get ready, and then I will get dressed and leave my house around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then I can go to placement like that. So that's kind of what I do, like if I haven't had a night shift. I know a lot of people actually like to go out, so some people do a food shop in the morning, some people go to the gym, some people like to get really active and then go to sleep and then wake up for the night shift. I don't like to do that because I feel more drained. So I just like to be lazy, plus I'm not a very social being, as we all know. So I like to be very lazy in the morning and then sleep and get ready and go to a night shift. And as you'll see from the other video, is that when I get in from my night shift, I will watch TV for maybe about half an hour to an hour, go to sleep for the rest of the day, wake up, and because I haven't done anything that day, I will try to revise, or I will try to edit a video, or I will just wake up, eat, get ready and go. So it kind of just depends on how I'm feeling that day, but those are generally what I do before and after a night shift. It's kind of funny because before, you might have heard me saying on my channel that I'm actually bad with night shifts, I don't like them, that I can't stay awake, that I'm just like not the greatest. Well, I had 2 weeks worth of night shifts and I freaking rocked it. I was up, sometimes I was awake during the shift, but I was kind of just like, I don't know what's going on right now. I feel very blah. But I was still awake, I was still doing what I needed to do, and on one of my night shifts I actually was able to answer loads of questions and stuff for my pad, so my brain was semi-functioning, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And usually before I would only be able to sleep for 3 hours / 2 hours, depends on when I got home. Basically before I'd always be up by 12, and it was really annoying, and I'd have to force myself to sleep around 2ish, like just for like a quick 2-hour nap, but it was really hard. So like before it was horrible. Like when I did my 2 weeks worth of nights a couple of weeks ago, it was really great because I was sleeping from the moment I got in / an hour later all the way up until about 4:30, which was amazing. Whereas before I'd only sleep up until 12. Imagine the difference between 2 to 3 hours sleep compared to about 5 hours sleep. Such a big difference. I absolutely loved it and I was definitely more functioning, but that was a long process to get into that point. It's taken me since first year. Like first year I was terrible, definitely up at 12. Second year again, I would be up by 12 or maybe just before 12. And now, like at first, I think my first couple of night shifts, that was the same because I wasn't quite used to it, and then all of a sudden I was like, nope, I am going to sleep for the rest of the day. So it was a lovely surprise when that started happening. Also, what I like to do is make sure I have good food with me and good snacks. So throughout my night shift, I might get peckish sometimes, or if, I don't know if this happens to you, but when I'm bored or when I'm trying to stay awake and I'm not really doing anything, I like to eat. That's just a thing of mine. I don't know why, I like to eat. And so I will make sure I have like nuts on me or fruit. I try to stay away from nuts because I'm really scared I'm going to encounter someone with a nut allergy and I've just eaten nuts. It's like a massive fear of mine. So I try to like stay away from nuts, but if that's all that I have, then obviously I'll have an almond or whatever nut I have. But I usually have fruit, so I usually have like dried fruit in my bag, so dried apricots or dried mangoes or raisins. So I kind of like have a range of dried fruits in my bag just so that it can tie me over. A little bit of natural sugar really does help me like get tied over. And I have my 5/6 a.m. Dr. Pepper with me as well, because that gets me through the last little push of my night shift. And also half of my journey home, which I need because I fall asleep anywhere once I don't need to use my brain. I'm like, okay, like move and transport, I'm out, I am asleep. So that really does help. I'm telling you, having that Dr. Pepper helps me. I say Dr. Pepper because I love Dr. Pepper. If you like Coke or 7-Up, those are good options too. But for me, I don't really like Coke, and also 7-Up doesn't really help as well as Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. And also, if I'm feeling really drained after a night shift, even after I've woken up from my night shift, I have a super malt, and I like literally last year, no, like 2 years ago, I would have said that's disgusting, but super malt for some reason really energizes me, and I feel like it puts back into me what has been taking out. Like I feel like all the nutrients I've lost, I don't know, it feels really good to me. Like it just energizes me. I wake up, I drink the super malt, and I'm like, okay, I can semi-function now. So that's kind of what I do to try and combat that. Now, to get over doing night shifts, this is something that I've struggled with. Before, I was fine because I'd only sleep until 12, then I'd probably have like a 2-hour nap around 2 to 4, and then say I didn't have a night shift, I would be okay, and I could just stay awake until about 10ish and then sleep the rest of the night. Now, I am finding it so hard, and like I am still struggling. Like I'm a couple of weeks off of doing all my nights and I'm still struggling. Like I will be up. Before I was up until like 4 AM for no reason, like I was just up. So I've been kind of struggling coming off of night shifts, but I do suggest trying to stay awake as long as possible. So for me, I've been sleeping until about 12, which is so weird for me. And also trying to go to uni has been so hard because I've been like missing all my alarms, but I'm getting better. I woke up early today, early enough to film, so I'm getting somewhere. And what I've been trying to do is make myself go to sleep an hour earlier each time. So last night I went to sleep around half midnight / 1 o'clock, which is an improvement for me. Hopefully by next week I'll be able to get to bed by 11 / 10, and then that way I can wake up at my normal times, because very soon I will be having day shifts. So I need to be able to wake up super duper early to leave for my day shifts. But yes, I would say try and stay awake for as long as possible, and then try and go to sleep as early as possible so that you can kind of get back into a good routine. And also going out does really help, but as I said before, I'm not a very social being, and I do love being in my house. I'm such a homebody. I love my bed, I love my room, I love my TV. So, and it's super cold outside now, and I love snow, but it's not snowing, it's just cold, and I don't like cold without snow. So for me, I have no reason to go outside. But I would suggest to you guys, go outside, because that really does help getting fresh air and just like seeing, okay, it's daytime. I know it's getting darker much earlier now, which doesn't help, but try to go out earlier on in the day so you're like, okay, it's daytime, this is where you should be awake, not sleeping, and that should help you. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and make sure you watch the companion day in the life vlog. And until next time, keep on being you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to get weekly updates. Bye y'all.